Hey guys, what's up? It's Aaron with the Detail Code. Do you have a dirty car? Well, reach out to us. We have a few mobile trucks where we can come to you, and we do have a shop as well. So book your appointment at thedetailcode.com. Use the code Lew Sico 23 and receive 10% off. See y'all later.
Damn, Renee Zellweger though. Let's go.
Young as hell.
Yeah.
Who is Renee Zellweger?
She's just.
You don't remember that Dave Chappelle skit?
Oh yeah. Yeah, dog.
All right, this is the second time I'm trying this. Earlier I had some little technical difficulties. Again, it's 8/8/2024. It's 92 degrees, 9:25 outside. It's your boy Lewsr Lew, chilling in the west side of San Antonio, in the back of my house. It's a little warm. I'm sweating. I smell. I need a shower.
I don't know, man. I think it's kind of nice in here. It's fucking beautiful compared to outside.
I have two of my buddies with me tonight, and I have Reese. Hi, Reese.
With a spoon.
Nick, if they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
Souplaws.com.
It's just as easy as that.
Yeah, Instagram, Souplaws.
Your OnlyFans?
OnlyFans. I'm in a relationship now, so I had to put that down.
And I'm also sitting with heavyweight champion of the world.
Heavyweight champion of the world.
If they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
Heavyweight champion of the world on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. That's where you can find me. And then I got a link tree posted for different things I'm on, like Spotify and.
You're on Spotify. What do you do on Spotify?
Music. With,
Get out of here. I didn't know you did music.
Music with Blake Rules. Yeah. Yeah, me and Blake make some music.
That's dope. I had no idea.
What
Yes,
kind of music you guys doing?
It's called. It's Spotify put us under meme rap. So yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that genre.
Yeah. It's kind of the similar artists to me would be Young Gravy, Nether Friends. I mean, you know, heavyweight champion of the world on Spotify.
Where? What music? Here, look. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
I got it pulled up. I just don't know where to look.
Yeah, I got you.
So, Nick, I've known you forever. It's really good to have you on here.
Good to be here.
Like, I still remember when you were doing things at Ellis Bean.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Let's go back.
It's good to have you on today. I remember when you traded me a bike tube for a painting. I have my mom frame those paintings. They're in her room. Like, she asked me, she was like, "You have Nick on tonight?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Tell him I said hello." It is, dude, it's such a pleasure to have you on here, bro.
Well, it's always a pleasure just to see you, whether it's like out in the wild or in a domestic case like this.
How long have you been painting, bro?
Oh my gosh. Officially, well, with a spray can, I picked that up at about 12. There was a hip hop movie that had popped out, and saw some graffiti, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do that. My dad had some spray paint in his shop, and I went up over to the wall, painted something atrocious, I'm sure. My dad saw that. I thought I was going to get beat. And he's like, "Oh, so you think you're ready to start painting?" And so the next summer, I'm just priming cars. But I'm going to say 12 is when I first picked up a can. When I started taking it seriously, I guess, was probably in like the early 90s. Well, no, I'm going to take that back. I didn't even really take that seriously either. 2017, I started like, okay, you know what? I think I'm going to be an artist. But by that point, I'd already been painting for like, 30 years.
Damn. Hell yeah. I mean, you're killing it now. I've seen a bunch of the stuff you did in the past. I still remember like that weird AI stuff you guys were doing with the Spurs. That shit was amazing.
And that's the fun part about being able to work with a team, because it branches you out a little bit more. So, I mean, sometimes there's people that are just painting by themselves. I was really fortunate to get picked up by a really cool crew of artists that I respect with Laws. And from there, it just really branched out. And every now and then you get to meet some people and create something that normally you would not be able to create on your own. And working with the Spurs, getting able to work with an insane team of creatives, and just they were able to take our art to a whole new level. And then after that, you walk away with all these crazy ideas. It's like, oh my gosh, I got to try this, or I got to try that.
I still remember, like, Man, I miss the paint yard. The paint yard was so much fun. It was something different, you know. Like I remember just being able to sit there, chill, hang out, see everyone do their thing, see everyone like being able to open up to everybody too, because you're sitting there for hours just watching everybody paint.
And that was really fun because we had that alley on the side, so we could have people painting. We had a lot of space inside. Of course, we had like tables so people could come and practice their hand styles or draw in each other's black books. And and we still have quite a few shops here in town, but not quite with the same vibe or not enough space to where people could really play around the way we were on San Pedro.
Man, I remember Kendrick Lamar did a meet and greet there.
It was cool. I mean, we had Hera from McLean Crew show up. We had Smug come through up over there.
I remember that.
That was we had like some really talented people come through. Some people that I guess I kind of slept on, not realizing that they were coming through. It's like, oh my God, what's going on? That's today? Holy shit. And of course, like big hip hop shows would come through. I was like, oh my gosh, could we do a meet and greet somewhere or like someplace where they could sign? And I would just say yes, not really knowing what I was saying yes to. And then suddenly there's like a line going around 3 blocks. Like, what the hell what have we opened the doors to here?
That's amazing, bro.
What year is that?
I want to say it was last week, but I suck at time. I want to say that the paint yard moved maybe like about 5 or 6 years ago over to Hofkin. They moved to the appliance liquidation warehouse.
Okay.
All I know is when Kendrick came here and played at the White Rabbit, I want to say that was the same day he had the meet and greet. And that was the same day he dropped Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh, wow.
And that's giving you time when the White Rabbit was still open.
Okay, for sure.
We're dating ourselves.
I still refer to it as the White Rabbit. And I don't even mean to. It's just
Me too.
It's always
I'm a
gonna be
space
White
cadet.
Rabbit. Yeah. I don't even know what it's called. Paper Tiger. That's what it's called, right? Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. For the first couple of years of White Rabbit, I was like, oh, man, Club Spice.
or just the place across from Joey's.
But it's like going to say the Taqueria that used to be Sin 13. It's like for the longest time. It's just like, God damn, this was Sin 13.
Sin 13, bro.
Hey, Hev, how long you been doing comedy?
I started, my very first open mic was in 2015 for sure.
What brought you to do that?
Political reasons,
What?
Yeah, man. I thought it was crazy that Donald Trump was running for president, and I was like, oh, this is pure comedy.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, so that's what started me, got me to write. So that's what happened. It's my first open mic.
So where have you gone to do comedy?
Man, comedy has already taken me like places in the country. The furthest I've been is Tampa.
Oh shit.
Tampa, Florida. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Tampa was amazing. Shout out to Dubs General, put that show together, and we packed that out. It was awesome. It was amazing.
I mean, the footage looked good. It looked like a great place.
Yeah.
It looked like you had a good time.
Yeah, Tampa Funny Bone.
That's what it was called?
Yeah. I've done comedy in Vegas, New Orleans. I got a show coming up in Houston, August 29th. That's going to be a big show at the Secret Group.
Oh, that's right around the corner.
Yeah, and that's going to be a real big show too. My homie Mike Ryan putting it on. It's the best of the bucket for Kill Tony. It's going to be another bunch of Kill Tony.
Oh, I saw Tony's going to be out there too. Tony Cruz.
Oh yeah, Tony. Yeah, Tony's going to be on the same show with me. Yeah.
Dude, I love going out there Mondays,
Yeah.
taking pictures of everybody, hanging out with everybody. I'm meeting so many amazing people out there.
Definitely, man. Monday is one of my favorite days, and I'm sad. Next Monday, they're not going to have anything going on because they're going to be in New York.
Madison Square Garden, right?
Yep, Madison Square Garden. 2 sold-out shows.
I know Aldo was trying to get us to fly out there with him. I was like, bro, I can't. I gotta act like I care. I gotta pay my mortgage.
No doubt, bro. Yeah. I probably could have been flying out there with them, but haven't done my homework yet.
So Nick, has art taken you anywhere cool? I know you were painting at like in Miami.
I'm very fortunate that it's taken me to a lot of really, really cool places, but I feel like the best place that I've painted is always home. Like getting to meet like people that come into town and share a wall. I mean, it has been a bit different now because we don't have the walls that we used to, which is a little bit odd. But I love painting in Texas. I feel like West Texas is really blowing up right now. I mean, Houston's always been a lot of fun. Corpus has always been great. Austin is kind of a little bit tougher to paint at, but thankfully we got a lot of homies up over there, so it's always easy to find a wall. But I feel like West Texas is really doing some amazing things right now.
So I remember one year I was out at Art Basel and I ran into you. And then I remember later finding out that you were in the Wu-Tang documentary.
Yep, it was 2017.
How'd that happen?
So you remember, okay, there was a little backstory to that. So the videographer that was working on that, I met here in San Antonio. He was just, I just bumped into him downtown. He's a street photographer. He was asking me for directions on something. He looked a little lost. I was like, hey, can I help you out? And saw that he had a camera. He was shooting some stuff. And I was like, hey, I'm actually going to go meet up with some buddies. We're prepping this thing for this weekend, which was Cloud Caps, when it was over on Cherry Street.
Damn, okay.
And he showed up just like, oh my gosh. And that's Bazooka was, I believe, shooting that one. So introduced him to a bunch of people, and they all made friends. He got like some incredible footage. We had a great time, and then I bumped into him again, like maybe like 2 years later over in Chicago. And I was painting a wall, and I was like, holy shit.
Just
dude.
random?
Yeah. Then I bumped into him in San Francisco, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, what are you doing up over here? But he shoots music videos. And so when we were painting in Miami, it's someone had Wu-Tang. I'm singing, just bouncing around, and I'm on a scissor lift, and he yells over at me, and I was like, oh shit. And he just like motioned like, hey, is it cool if I film? I was like, yeah, by all means. And got down, got to catch up with him a little bit. Had no idea what he was shooting for. Had me like sign a couple of pieces of paper. We did a little interview. We talked about Wu-Tang for a little bit. And again, I've got no idea what he's doing. So he got about 25 minutes worth of footage. I mean, I was only there for like a blink of an eye, I feel. But it's something where I found out from other people, like, hey, dude, did you know? Like, and I was like, what? What are you talking about? And that was 2017. Made me laugh my ass off because I feel like I bumped into so many people that I knew on that particular Art Basel, which was really, really cool.
Because I know I remember you telling me you guys were like in and out of there in like 2-3 days.
Well, there was that, it snowed in San Antonio that day. It was like the big snowflakes or something. We had a gig over in New Orleans that we were supposed to be working on, me and Sheck for Los Otros. And they postponed it because of the weather. Like, okay, we've got this big winter chill that's coming into town. But we're not going to be able to do it. And we're at the airport just like, and I was like, Art Basel's going on right now. Maybe we could switch. Let's talk to them. Like, how much would it cost to switch? And they're like, do you have any carry-ons? Like, all we have is we got our backpacks. And I think it was like something incredibly cheap, like, I don't know, $90 to switch. I was like, okay, let's go to Miami. So
y'all came on a whim.
Just like last minute showed up over there and didn't even have a wall at all. Just, and Sheck was like online, like looking for Airbnbs. We get up over there, and I see a friend of mine doing an interview. We're across the street, and I was like, oh, my gosh, hey, I know this guy. And he's, like, stops and does a double take on me, and he's, like, live news, just like, oh, God, these guys from Texas, you got to put them on it. So we go over there. What's going on? Handshakes, and they're like, what wall are you going to be painting? He's like, oh, no, we just came to see. He's like, I got a wall for you.
Oh, shit.
And we're, like, not prepared whatsoever. So just
what do you mean, like no paint, nothing at all?
We got nothing. Like we just put
just
us
your trones. That's it.
We're on blast. And the guy's just like, I was like, man, I don't even have any paint. Cobra, one of the reps was across the street. He's like, we'll take care of your paint. I was like, oh my gosh. It's like, oh man, it's a 2-story wall. I don't got a lift, and we got 2 scissor lifts you could use. I'm like, there's no escaping this. And so that night we stayed up all night drinking, seeing a lot of friends, and there's a picture of me, I want to say about 7:30 in the morning, with the back of a pizza box sketching out where we're going to paint that day. And we were there for, I think, just like 2.5 days, literally like didn't get a finished picture because we were running late. And of course, Basel, your phone doesn't work anywhere. Yeah. So we're like running, trying to get like some coverage so we could rush to the airplane. And we're the last 2 on the airplane. They're calling us just like, oh, where are these 2 fools? But even getting home, I think we got rerouted because it was snowing in San Antonio. So they're like, oh, my gosh, you're not going to be able to land. So went to Atlanta, circled around, went to Houston, then went back to Atlanta. Then finally, it's like, man, we could have just stayed in Miami. But that was a good time. It was a lot of fun, and it was really cool to see a lot of old friends.
That's fucking badass. Like, I didn't know the whole story, but I remember bumping into you out there.
It was a lot of fun. And, I mean, Basel's always an amazing time. Every time I go, it's really cool to see some old friends and see some old crew and meet new people.
Hey, speaking of an old friend, there's Sice right there, my boy right there.
I know, man. He's been killing it. You see that photorealism he's been working on lately?
I saw the airplane he painted a few months ago.
I was like, what? Painting an airplane? Like, where did this come from?
I mean, I know what you painted Rolling Loud with him out there, right?
Yep. It's every time I do Rolling Loud, wherever they send me, I try to work with as many local artists as I can because I know how I feel when a festival comes into town and they bring a bunch of outside talent. And so for me, it's like, let me hook you guys up. And painting with him is a blast. He's such a good guy. He's so good natured. Knows all the best restaurants.
Yeah, you're right about that.
It's like, oh my gosh. He's like, no, I'm going to take you to get some real food.
Yeah, he put me onto a few spots out there as well.
I love that guy. Although when he did pick me up for that particular Rolling Loud, I feel like we started off just like everything that could go wrong went wrong. Like we had our sprayer broke, his car broke down. We buffed like a wall. It rained like 30 minutes later, completely washed the whole wall off. Like we're just literally watching the buff off a 2-story storage container.
Oh, shit.
Wash into it's that, what's it called? The Hard Rock Stadium. They just resurfaced it for the festival. And so this like white paint just going on all this blacktop. We're like, please keep raining. Please keep on raining.
I remember the first time I met him, he was painting a wall, and he had his foot on a machete the whole time. I was just like, oh, shit. It's like that. He's like, yeah, man, haters are everywhere. I was like, oh, fuck.
And it really, really is. I was kind of surprised by that because, well, you know me. I'm a little bit like, more than a little bit. I'm incredibly laid back, incredibly naive to what's going on around me. But, I mean, it's this one time I was over there, it's just painting, and I was up on a ladder, and someone just walked by, grabbed my bag, and started running down the street. Shit. And I was like, so I booked it, caught him 2 blocks later, like, what the fuck, man? I didn't realize, well, it's a big city, there's a lot of people painting, and there's opportunity. I see people see an opportunity, and they'll take it. So, yeah, watch your gear.
What the fuck?
I was like, not my paint, no.
Man.
You can take my clothes, don't take my paint.
That's insane. I've never heard that one. That's rowdy, bruh.
It caught me off guard.
So,
but yeah, makes sense.
Where's the coolest place you've painted other than home? I know you're going to say home.
I love painting here. Had a really fun time painting over in San Francisco, which is, again, like some old school cats. Neon was up over there. And, of course, when I was younger at LSB, and he had showed up with King 157, Zor. Shine. They came and just wrecked this quick little wall
in LSB
at LSB, and I mean those were the days. All we had to start off with were magazines. So when I was looking at magazines, trying to replicate these amazing photos that I had seen, and not realizing how big that what I was looking at. You shrink like a 2-story wall into a 3-inch photo. It looks tight as hell. And then getting to go paint in Melrose, like seeing the alleys for the first time, it's like whoa. I mean, don't get me wrong, amazing walls, but realizing like, oh my gosh, I'm beating myself up trying to be so clean, and those lines are done with stock tips. It's like, okay, we can get a little looser, and that really opened my eyes to a whole lot of things.
So why San Francisco?
San Francisco, first off, the music scene up over there. You've got like some incredible bands that are going through, and I love seeing as much live music as I can, whether it's seeing like rock shows, jam bands, hip hop shows. It's especially the punk rock scene up over there. There's so much music and some really good food.
Yeah, you can't go wrong there, man.
I love to eat. I love to cook, and I love music. And I feel, and at that particular time, Oakland was kind of like forbidden, but the walls, there were so many walls in Oakland that you go paint. So,
dude, Oakland's like,
it's blown
Oakland's
up.
A whole animal, man. Like, I remember getting off the plane, and you look at the sound barrier, and it's just crushed. I mean, like, they're taking ladders out there and painting on the sound barrier like nothing. Like, that shit was wild. Because, in Texas, you get buffed in a night.
Yeah. But I think up over there, you've got so many people that are doing it. And don't get me wrong, like, we've got, like, this particular generation right now, I feel like it's coming back. After the pandemic, we've got a lot of new writers that are going out there and just doing some craziness. And part of me feels that maybe I feel bad because we were mentored. I know when I was coming up, I had people that I looked up to, and they were mentoring, and you learned some things. And I feel now that there's a lot of kids that maybe didn't grow up with a lot of the same influences that we grew up with. And I feel a little sad about that because I know it's my fault too, like not giving people the proper time. But when I see writers that I like that are working, because I do characters. So when I see people that are working strong with characters, I try to hit them up. I'm like, oh my gosh, and they'll hit me up online. It's like, oh, I'm more than happy to answer the questions. I'm not trying to gatekeep any of my secrets. It's like, oh, you're doing it. Like, try this, try that. Give them a couple tips. Everyone's going to get from point A to point B through a different route and use different techniques and what works for them. But just try to share what I did so they don't go through the same pitfalls that I did.
Hey, that's cool. I mean, that's very humble of you to actually do that. I mean, I know a lot of artists that are super gatekeepers.
Well, and I feel it's important with everything that we do, and you'll hear me say it a lot, we're a community. I'm a huge fan of community. And when it comes to art, my gosh, there's some people that I get excited about. I know some people get a little bit more intimidated and like, oh my gosh, they're going to be stealing my walls, or they're going to be stealing my jobs. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm more excited to see like the direction that they're going to go and like see them blow up. Like I was just talking to a friend of mine tonight that is going to be doing this festival coming up, and I'm so excited for him. And he was speaking like he was a little nervous about it, but I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, you're going to learn so much. Who are you painting? He's painting next to Squid Liquor. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. Like, pay attention. You got to take advantage of those things. And I feel like if you're the best in any situation, you're in the wrong situation. You got to go where there's better people around you so you can learn and pick up as much as you can.
Dude, no, I totally feel that. Because right now, I want to do comedy. I want to do stand-up. So I've been surrounding myself with all these amazing comics. Like this fool.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like, we want that community, and to find your community, it's a beautiful thing. And help people. And then, like, especially with comedy, where you start jiving with someone, and it's like you got like some comebacks, and you start like just creating this whole new little, gave myself goosebumps thinking about it. This whole little world of conversation, storytelling. It's a magical thing.
Yeah, man.
Iron sharpens iron, man. You got to go with the best, man. You got to practice with the best. For sure.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blessed to be able to just sit out there Mondays and just take pictures. I mean, that's how I knew you before, like, I really spoke to you. So that's why it was so easy for me to come up to you and just be like, hey, can I take your picture?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Dude, and there's some straight killers out there, bro.
Dude, yes, bro.
It's awesome. Yes. That's why I love being in Austin and being around the best of the best open micers, because everybody's going to eventually be somewhere, and it's just a matter of time.
So what, you've only been up on Kill Tony once?
Once, yeah.
How many times before you got your name pulled?
That was my first time.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was my first time signing up. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I went up there because I was doing comedy here in San Antonio, and it was a little bit stagnant here, and I was like, I'm gonna go start doing comedy in Austin. And that's just how my game leveled up completely to where it is now.
I feel like everything's trickling down here.
I don't know.
And I feel like we have the potential to like get some waves going down here, because Austin's so saturated. There's fucking 500 open mics going on every night there.
I'm looking to open up an open mic here in town on Wednesdays. I went to the Amp Room, but they were so busy when I went. They were doing like a biker rally, so I couldn't go.
Law dogs. Oh my gosh, I forgot on that.
I was working on that. I got a spot. I got a spot for us. Yeah.
Oh,
I spoke to some people. I got a spot. I'll tell you about it when we're done.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But I don't know. I think me and Hank were talking about it. Hank Garza were talking about there needs to be some comedy on the Strip. St. Mary's, man.
I got it, bro.
Okay.
I got it, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah. St. Mary's needs some comedy, man. Needs an open mic, man, for sure.
Well, he was talking about trickling down. How do you feel like Austin's grown, like, say, the last couple of years, especially after the pandemic?
Okay. Before the pandemic, I felt like Austin was just like a college town. You know, it was a party town for sure.
Yeah.
But within the last year, when Joe Rogan opened up his club, it turned into a comedy town, and the vibe is completely different. Like, it's no longer the frat boy scene on 6th Street. It's mostly comedy now. It's kind of weird.
Well, they've introduced so many people up over there. I mean, they've got like 10 cranes building something up over there.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. The growth in that city is wild.
Yeah.
Once you start introducing so many people, and that's, I think, the problem. You're talking about things trickling into San Antonio. For San Antonio being so huge, we're so spread out that we don't have like enough of a center for it right now.
Oh, no, I totally feel that.
But I feel like it is possible, someone's got to take a risk, and at first it's going to be a little slow. You got to grow it, but you water it and you love it and hug it and kiss it and name it George. And oh, George, you've been a bad boy.
We had that comedy club on Wednesdays, the station, and I don't really know the ins and outs of what happened with them, but they're not doing it anymore on Wednesday. So
R.I.P. the station. It was a really nice spot. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we definitely need to fill that void, or I'm gonna be stuck going to Austin another day a week, which I really can't afford right now. Yeah.
You've been doing anything over in Houston?
Houston will be my first comedy show at the end of the month at the Secret Group, August 29th. Yeah, and I'm super excited because my homie that's running that show always sells it out, and it's like a 75-person room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I really like it. I can't wait. They had invited me before, but this time it's set in stone. Can't wait.
That's badass, bro.
Yeah.
Who else is doing that show besides you and Antonio?
Me, Tony, Mike Ryan, Ben Williams. I'll tell you right now. Whoops. Billy Swift. He's pretty cool. He did a great Kill Tony minute. Tony Wellens. And Dylan Kendrick, and this new guy that just did a set that was really, really funny, Jake Coulter. He was talking about getting laid, but he had a really funny voice. And
so everybody that's up there has been pulled.
And everybody that's doing this show has done a banger minute. And then Holden DeShazo, he's the young kid. I think he's only 17. He's like the youngest kid to do Kill Tony. Whoa. Yeah.
I'm still tripping the other night, that young guy at the Dakota who went up.
Oh, the little Chinese kid, man.
Dude,
yeah,
he killed it,
yeah,
man. He killed it. I don't remember his name. I wanted to get his
name.
picture, but I didn't want to approach him because he was with his pops, and they looked like they just wanted to get in and out of the bar.
Yeah, dude, I didn't get any of that kid's info either, but I was like, okay, I get it. But I mean,
his cadence was good. His jokes were funny. Like he had it down for being a teenager.
I really wonder where he was getting his stage time in though for being that young.
He was very comfortable up there.
Yeah, he sounded like a pro, and I'm like, where is this kid doing his mic, his open mic? Like, it's so weird.
Shout out Art Bars at the Dakota, killing it Wednesdays.
He at least had 2 years of stage time in.
You think?
Yeah, 100%. There's no way. Yeah.
Damn, now I gotta look up this kid.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but dude, he fucking killed it. Like, I don't know. Have you gone to any of the open mics here?
No, I have not. This is completely new to me.
Yeah, there's the scene's getting a lot bigger. It's like what Sunday nights is Lady Bird.
I've been going to a lot of karaoke stuff.
Oh, what's your go-to song?
I do not sing.
Oh, you don't sing?
But Christy, on the other hand,
where do you go to do karaoke?
Apparently the Strip every Thursday the bars have all been doing karaoke.
Really?
Even Brass.
Thursday at Brass is emo karaoke. I know Amp Room does karaoke.
Mix also on Thursdays.
the mix is like tone deaf
Oh,
karaoke.
the mix does punk rock karaoke for sure. And then Wednesdays is when I do karaoke at Lonesome Rose. That's my favorite. It's cowboy karaoke country.
I like Mondays at High Tones. That's a lot of fun there too.
Oh yeah, High Tones. Yeah, I love karaoke, man. I tell people if they want to get into stand up,
That's a good intro.
to try karaoke.
It's a gateway drug.
Yeah. If you can't do someone else's material, why are you going to try your own? I guess
I mean, that's how I learned Spanish, singing Jay Perez.
Oh, easy, yeah.
Man, Bang Bang on Sunday has a good karaoke too. Really good sound.
Man, I haven't been out there in a minute.
They're opening up a new spot across the street.
Oh, really?
Rah-rahs.
Oh, nice.
Like when you mean across the street, like across the street or across San Pedro?
Across San Pedro used to be what was it, the Rec Room? And before that, it was Jackrabbits.
Schmack, yeah,
Okay.
I remember that now. Damn.
Wow.
It's their sound is incredible up over there. Stopped by the other day to take a look at it, and they got a huge back patio. It's gonna be cool.
That's good to
I'm
know.
excited.
But yeah, back to stand up. There's a bunch of all week. There's almost open mics here. It's crazy. It's crazy how big it's getting.
Yeah. On Mondays, there's some mics here on Mondays, but mostly, most of my homies go up to Austin for Kill Tony. But Tuesdays at the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club right there on San Pedro. And then right after that at Elbow Room on Parent Vital.
Do we got a pretty close-knit community for comedy here?
Yeah, I would say there's like a solid like 30 of us that are always at the open mic. So yeah, it's a lot of people trying to put on shows here, and that's what we need.
And it's welcoming.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if people are just nice to me because I'm taking their picture, or if they're just genuine, being like cool with me.
Yeah,
but they're nice to me.
They're definitely nicer to you because you're taking the picture and not on stage. Because I've been doing comedy with some of these guys for a couple years, and I still don't know. Like, they've never introduced themselves to me, and I mean, I haven't either. But like, I don't know. We just say what's up to each other. And that's about it.
I mean, it's in my nature to come up to you and be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's like? If I see you more than twice, I'm gonna come up to you and be like,
Yeah.
"What's up?"
But I think that's also me because I'm always I don't know how to say hi to people.
But what I hate is when I introduce myself and I'm like, "Hey, I'm Lewsr," and they're like, "Oh, you're a winner in my eyes."
Yeah.
It's like, dude, leave me alone. Like, I have a great
you got
self-esteem.
jokes, do you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty quiet too. When if I don't know you, I'm really quiet. So at those clubs, I just kind of sit in the corner.
REM style or
yeah,
what?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Losing my religion.
Yeah, I'm just I'm not standoffish. I'm just chilling in the back.
What video did REM film on 35? I know they filmed one on 35.
Everybody heard.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
That's rowdy. They filmed that on I-35 right in downtown San Antonio.
Yeah, that was like, what, 91? I want to say 92?
Feels like forever ago, but at the same time, like, it doesn't feel that long ago.
You said the Wu-Tang documentary, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy because it's kind of unrelated, but I shot a music video, and the guy who filmed the Biggie documentary filmed my music video. And I was just like, "What the heck are you doing filming this?"
And that's the thing, you never know, especially if you're working in, I guess, a club environment,
Yeah.
music festival. It's like, oh, who's this guy shooting? Like, who's this photographer? Then you find out, like, oh my gosh, who have you worked with?
Yeah.
I mean, it's I kind of freaked out once I had bumped into Martha Cooper over in Miami. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's Martha Cooper. Like, this girl has photographed everybody. And I felt kind of like, could you get up in my book?
I'm jealous of both of y'all missing the San Antonio freeze. Y'all dodged it.
Right? And that's funny because
What, the one during the pandemic?
Yeah.
Oh, I was here for that one.
Oh,
This was before that.
Oh, word.
yeah, so
Oh,
that was
okay.
2017, and it was
okay.
like the first time it had snowed, and people are taking pictures, and there's like these huge like actual snowflakes you could see on a phone. I was like, what
Yeah.
the hell? We made it back, and it was just like, okay, it's all gone. It's hot as fuck.
The snowstorm during the pandemic that year, like, I was chilling here with like a zip of weed, just watching TV. My power didn't go out. I was big chilling.
Crazy, bro. No, I was out of power for like 3-4 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I had a generator and everything like that. I was like, put on my snowboarding gears. Like, all right, I don't even snowboard, but I just have it because it's easy to paint in the cold with that stuff.
And it was on Valentine's Day, and I was with my ex-girlfriend, and she couldn't leave. It was terrible. I was strapped with her.
You gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
That's funny.
We got in an argument, and she left, and she came back. She's like, the freeways are closed. I was like, oh.
Damn. Are you sure? Did you try the access road?
I was like, you sleep on the couch.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was awful.
Did it freeze? I mean, I feel like everybody was complaining about it, like being like it was the end of the world or what have you. But I mean, San Antonio does that for everything. Like, oh, we got a cold front coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone goes to HEB, buys everything out. It's like, oh my god, it's gonna be super hot, you guys. Careful, there's. Oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. It's raining. Oh my god, we're gonna drive 10 miles an hour on the expressway.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't believe all the meat was gone. Like, that shit was fucking weird.
You know, I
Like,
tell
seeing the
you-
grocery store empty, seeing HEB empty.
Went to Michoacana, everything stocked, completely stocked.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah, bro.
So I'm gonna need barbecue pack number 2. Got like 3 whole chickens, a brisket, like a rack of ribs. I'm just like over there in the snow with my barbecue pit. We were like, what the hell is wrong with you? It's like, I got a fire going.
Dude, I had a propane grill that saved me for sure. No power for a long time. I wish I had a gas stove, but
I had gas. My gas was rocking. My power went out a little bit, but I was, man, that I don't know. My place is not insulated. When it gets cold, it's just like the breeze. You can see the curtains moving and everything.
Bro, same. I found out everywhere where like wind was coming in that fucking year. Like that shit was wild, bro.
Bro, across the street, I don't know why, but my neighborhood, across the street from me, they had power. And I was sitting in my car, cold as hell. And it's like 3 a.m. And I have my heater on in my car. And I'm mad. And I just start honking my horn to wake them up, bro.
That's fucking funny.
Running extension cords across the street. Just plug me into your patio.
Yeah. I was just honking my horn, dude.
So what? 210 Pac that's the latest one you have on there?
Yeah, that's my latest track. 2022. But me and Blake have unreleased music. We just haven't finished it up yet, but we have some verses and stuff.
When are y'all dropping that?
Dude, I don't know why we didn't drop it. We were supposed to drop something on Valentine's Day this year, but that's when I got caught up with Kill Tony stuff, and I never got to finish that track. Yeah, that's right.
Dude, Blake cracks me up, dude.
Yeah, he's awesome. Blake is like one of the most talented musicians I know. I love that dog.
He's fake thrown up.
Me too.
I just do it for attention.
Yeah.
I think that's what he does since no one's... I love you, Reese.
Yeah, but we put out an album in 2021. I was staying with Blake in LA for a while, and
Where are you up over here?
I was staying with Blake for a while, and we recorded that in like a week in LA.
What, 210 Pac?
No, it's called Chef's Kiss. Shit.
Can I play that?
Yeah, hold on. This is not it. There you
Well,
go.
here, let me play Chef's Kiss.
Let me play you my best song, or the one I think the best is. I think it's called "Looking Up."
Is that on there as well?
Yeah, here.
Or is that not on there?
Yeah, it is on there. It's also on Apple Music.
Here, look, I'm better with Apple.
Looking up?
Yeah.
Number 4.
Yeah, look. Yeah, you can do it from your phone.
What are we doing?
Well, the thing is, I'm hooked up to this thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
So how long you been doing music?
Oh man, I've been doing music since high school for sure.
What got you into it? Were you in band or?
No, I was always into punk rock, and I was in a lot of punk bands in high school, and here you go. So I was in my first band like my freshman year of high school, and
I got
my
T-Rex
first
arms.
band was called Cunt.
That's punk enough.
Punk rock band for sure. And yeah, I've always been the singer. And then I picked up the drums, guitar. I picked up everything just from learning from my friends.
What do you want us to play off Chef's Kiss?
Play Looking Up. That's my favorite song off of Chef's Kiss for sure. Blake doesn't like this song, but I love it.
Why is Blake hate on it?
He doesn't like it. I don't know.
Things is looking up, drank up in my cup. It's like these days I can't miss a fucking shot.
Team rap.
Can't miss a fucking thought. We ain't on the same page, then you getting fucking cropped. Fingers to my ops, triggers at the cops. Hi mama, love you and I'm a fucking pops. Man, I can't wait till COVID fucking flops. This a mixtape, when's the album gonna
What do we gotta do
drop?
here?
Stop selling away when the calls fucking stop. This the only way that I'll make it to the top.
Yeah, we recorded this in about 4 days in LA. Yeah.
The whole album?
Whole album.
Job.
Hell yeah.
I'm cold like Minnesota. Every day I
That's
roll
Blake?
up.
Yeah.
Drink
Hell
until
yeah.
I throw up. Rap until I blow up. I don't wanna grow up. Vodka in my soda. Cans of Arizona. Out the box like Boda. Talking weird like Yoda. I'm south
The whole
of
album, we
Dakota.
got like 100,000
I should do more
combined
yoga
plays.
And listen to more
Yeah.
Hova. No one comes over. I'm colder than a shoulder. Falling like boulders while the world is turning over.
Things is looking up, drank up in my cup. It's like these days I can't miss a fucking
You want to listen
shot.
to another track?
Can't miss a fucking
Oh, let's
thought.
let this one ride.
Okay. It's already gonna finish a short one.
Fucking crop. Fingers to my ops, triggers at the cops.
This is dope. I like this.
Yeah.
I'm with this.
What's that?
Optimistic.
Yeah. Yeah, this was right in the smack middle of COVID. We were locked down in the apartment in LA, man.
It's the only way.
I feel that's something that was really awesome about COVID. I mean, I'm sorry for all the bad things that happened, but I feel like there was a lot of creativity that started taking place because people were suddenly locked in. Like artists started just creating more. There was music that was coming out. Like new people were getting frustrated with things. It's like, oh my gosh, so many awesome tracks came out. So many cool bands came out of it. And then suddenly it's like, oh, everyone could go out in the world and share it again.
Yeah. Yeah. During the pandemic, that's when I started. I got popular off of TikTok doing cooking videos. And so during the pandemic, I started recording myself cooking. And that's how I got a huge like TikTok following. And I would have never done that if it wasn't for the pandemic, if I was just stuck at home, you know?
You mean you didn't have dance videos?
Nah. When I first started doing TikTok, I didn't even show my face. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah. It was just me cooking. My hands.
Well, that's the thing. There's something beautiful about cooking.
Yeah.
And you share somebody to make a meal. You get home, it's like, there's just, breaking bread. And if you could like cook for somebody, amazing. If you could show somebody how to cook, what's the whole thing? Like you give somebody a fish, you feed them for a night, show them how to fish. So show someone how to cook. It's like, there you go.
Yeah, and that's why I called this album Chef's Kiss. It's a lot of food songs.
I'm gonna eat all those, so keep them out of my reach. No.
But
is he gonna do it to me? Oh, I was gonna do it to me.
Is that raspberries or candy?
Candy.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm good.
What are they? Sour cherry balls?
I got a sour cherry ball in my mouth. I'm salivating. It's wet.
You ever heard of Peer Space? I
think that you were talking about that the day we did.
Yeah.
So here, let's tell the world about the shoot we did.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the most interesting shoots I've ever done. I'm not gonna lie. So we did his before pictures.
So yeah, he did my before pictures, which are gonna double as my merch pictures, because I'm gonna put out a birthday card, and I'm gonna put out some stickers for merch. So the birthday card is gonna be me wearing this mask, and it's gonna say, "I heard it was your birthday."
Yeah, that's an awesome mask.
And then when you open the card, it's gonna be me naked holding a cake.
I like when you're peeking around the corner.
Yeah, that's exactly which one it's gonna be.
It's funny because when he was peeking around the corner doing that, there was a roach on the
a
wall. And I told him beforehand, I was like, "Yo, we're gonna go to one of those fuck rooms, like one of those little motels that, prostitutes are probably doing things in. So take a sheet." Because I don't want you on the bed. Like, I don't want you on that bed.
I heard it was.
Hey, can I see that real quick? I want to show everybody. Oh, damn.
Yeah. And then Big Lou and Koala are gonna make my stickers, man.
Hey, those are the homies right there. Matter of fact, Koala has a show Saturday.
Where at?
Somewhere by the Elbow Room, bro. I can't remember the place exactly. And I'm stealing one of these. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry.
By the Elbow Room on Parabito?
It's somewhere out there, bro.
Yeah.
I can get you the address in a minute.
Yeah, for sure. What kind of show is it?
A rap show.
A rap show.
Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, I don't know if you know this. Koala raps.
I didn't know that. No.
Oh shit! You didn't show me that.
Yeah. That's when you open the card.
I have some cake.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be? Where are you getting your cards made? I want to make some cards.
I'm just gonna do it on Vistaprint. I think they come out to like 79 cents a card.
Man, Vistaprint does everything these days.
No doubt about it. So, yeah, that's gonna be my merch, and I thought it was a good idea. Everybody's got a birthday, so give them a gag gift. I got the idea from like Spencer's, the big fat women on the cover of the birthday cards. It's like I could do that.
Bro, that shoot was so much fun. Like,
Yeah.
and we were in and out of that room too. Like, we were there like maybe 20 minutes.
Hit and run, bro. Yeah, we didn't even need the full hour.
We got Yo, shout out Stephanie, shout out my girl. Like, she was there like holding the light for us. Like,
Desk person is like, what? You guys are out of that? Right.
well, we got denied one of the rooms. They were like, well, how many people do you have? I was like, 3. They were like, no, only 2 people are allowed in the rooms.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, that's kind of weird, but all right. Like,
That's a lie. We rolled up to one of those motel rooms. There's like 8 people in it, dude.
that one was weird. The people who worked there didn't even show up to like talk to me.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I
Oh.
sat there for like 15, 20 minutes waiting for him.
Oh, I was wondering what was taking so long because I was getting nervous, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
Oh man, that dude was like knocking on people's windows and stuff, on their car windows. And
He was letting everybody know
Yeah.
we were up front or something.
yeah,
That shit was weird,
yeah,
bro.
It was fucking crazy, dude. I'm just sitting there, just gun on my lap. I'm like, it's not today, bro. And then he took like 20 minutes. I was like, oh damn, what's going on?
Shout out to that room on Old Highway 90, man.
What was it called?
I can't remember. It was across from TV Motel. I remember that one.
Terrible spot. Hey, but if you need a room, $20 deposit cash.
$35, $20 deposit cash.
Yeah. Not bad. But yeah, that's what Peer Space kind of is. You rent out a room, a space. Somebody. It's kind of like Airbnb by the hour. Peer Space.
Oh, that's cool. That
Yeah.
seems convenient.
Yeah. So like, say you wanted to, I don't know, you wanted to have a picnic in somebody's backyard and they rent out their backyard. That's what you do, like a birthday party. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw recently someone shared a site where you could, I guess, rent pools.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that one, too.
Oh yeah, I think it's called Swimly, something like that. Yeah.
Shit, last time I was in New York, I saw they got like an app for you could rent bathrooms.
Oh, word.
Like you download the app, like, oh man, I gotta go. There's one right around the block.
Hey, that's really convenient because sometimes, like...
For me, it's just like, find a bar. There's Irish bars everywhere.
Bro, I be talking to some Uber drivers, man. They use the bath. We all use the bathroom in some weird places for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Uber drivers, man. Yeah, it's terrible.
What's the weirdest place you had to use the bathroom?
I mean, I find like just behind businesses. Usually behind a business. I usually look for a dumpster though. Like I park my car between the dumpster and my car. So
Out in the world.
open my door and have some coverage.
Car washes.
Car wash is my absolute favorite. Yeah.
I just told everybody I'd be peeing in all the car washes.
Oh, we're just talking about peeing. Okay. I was thinking, it's got that hose already, a little high pressure. It's like a bidet.
Oh no! If I gotta do anything more, I probably gotta find a good Whataburger.
I was gonna say, I'm intimidated to use a car wash sprayer on my ass, but all right.
The bidet.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
It's gonna go.
So sorry,
The
I'm
car
silly
wash
boy.
bidet. This fool.
I was like, oh, pissing, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
all over the place.
No, yeah. It's crazy, but yeah, the daytime it's the worst when you gotta go to the bathroom because you go to some gas stations and they don't let you use the restroom, and so you're like, well, I guess I'm gonna piss on your parking lot.
Oh, would you rather be on the wall?
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
So I was in Austin. I went to Austin the other day. I went to Juice Land. You ever fuck with Juice Land?
You were telling me about it. but
Amazing
no, yeah,
juice.
okay,
Amazing juice.
yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
So I paid $30 for some fucking juice,
Oh my
and I was like, "Hey,
God,
can I use the
bro.
bathroom?" They were like, "Oh, we don't have a public bathroom." And in my head, I'm like, "God damn! I just dropped $30 on fucking juice. Like,
Yeah.
let me take a piss."
I dropped $30 on your detox juice. Now I can't fucking detox in here.
It's like going to a coffee shop. It's like, oh, I just did 3 shots of espresso. Can I use your bathroom?
Yeah, that's fucking wild, bro.
Trust me, I need to go.
Why is it $30?
Well, I got like 2 shots,
Oh,
like
okay,
healthy
okay.
shots. I got like my girl a juice. I got myself
Yeah.
a juice, and yeah, I think that was about it. I don't know. I think we got something else. I don't remember. When I go in there, I just start ordering shit.
Okay, you ordered multiple things. I thought I was gonna be on like one juice because there's like that spot in LA called like Arrowin or something where they got like 30,
Hold up, what's it called?
like Arrowin, ERWYN.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the super expensive grocery store.
I don't know, man. I went to a place and got I don't know, how do you present an aki bowl?
Acai, yeah,
Acai bowl? Like,
yeah.
It was like $25. Like, what is in this thing?
Yeah.
And it was delicious, but I was just like, and they're like, yeah, load it up. What would you want? I've never had one before. Like, make it special.
Yeah.
Don't make it that special. Like, oh my God, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Nah. See, all those health spots are like super expensive.
Yeah, it costs money to be healthy.
No doubt about it. $7 Crave box at Taco Bell.
Oh shit! I can't do Taco Bell. I even did the at-home Taco Bell. That's my favorite, but I can't even do that anymore. Those spices fuck with my stomach so much.
Oh, the packets, the taco seasoning. Yeah, okay.
Last month we were working on a mural over in Austin, and And Shaq was like, "Oh my gosh, Taco Bell, Taco Bell." I was talking to my girl on the phone. And he was, we could make it to Taco Bell. We're gonna go. So he's like, "But we got to pick it up and got to rush back because we don't want the tacos to start sticking to the wrapper." so we get back to the hotel room. He's got a 12-pack. I got a 12-pack. We're fucking munching on tacos, and sure enough, 2 hours later, 2 guys in a small ass hotel room.
Yep.
I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then the next day, we're on a construction site, so it's like a fucking porta potty that's out in the sun all day, full of construction workers.
Oh shit!
No.
That sounds like fun.
It was just a nightmare. I was like, "Okay, never doing Taco Bell again." Just no, it's not worth it for me.
I feel the same way, bro. Like I said, I did the white people taco night the other day, and like,
Why is there taco night?
I was paying for it.
At least you're at home, not in a hotel, man.
There's something magical about just taking a shit at home. It's like
Yo, no,
Well, I mean, you can shower after.
Yeah.
I like to get naked personally.
Oh yeah, right, dude. I do the same thing
Wait.
when I take a shit. I take my
100%
shirt off.
Naked shitter, bro. I'm a
It's-
naked shitter.
You know how weird that is at a construction site in a porta potty though?
Dude,
Where am I placing things in here? Got a hard hat. Got a hard. Where is it?
dude, I
Hold
was
on, did you just shit with the hard hat on?
You never know what's gonna happen in there, man.
dude, I was in Austin the other day. I went to a restaurant. It was like an egg biscuit restaurant. I forgot the name of it, and I had to take a shit. And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's back here," and it's like in the kitchen.
Oh shit!
And like I don't know why it's so close to the kitchen, and I'm like, "Oh no." I have to go though, so like I'm butt naked and like 3 feet away from me.
There's a fry cook making.
Yeah, there's people in the kitchen, man, and I took a selfie. But I was like, why would they even let me in here? Like, this shouldn't be a public bathroom. Like, if any bathroom should be off limits, it should have been that one.
Oh fuck! Well, I guess maybe that's why Juice Land keeps their bathroom locked up.
Yeah, it's way too close to the kitchen. We don't want to smell your shit.
We got this fool up over here taking selfies in our bathroom.
Yeah.
No, once this gets out into the world, it's over for us.
Yeah, it was awesome, and I was so hungover.
Those are the worst, or the best.
Shout out my boy Marro. He goes by Marro de la Tierra on Instagram.
Hell
He
yeah.
did he opened an opportunity for me. So my book right now that I have out, I'm gonna throw you a copy before you leave. American Way. It's actually in the library right now under Chicano artists. I'm really proud of that. And there's a watercolor painting of me in the library right now too. I would have never, ever, ever in my life think I'd have my shit in the library like that.
And that's something that's. I mean, I think sometimes you forget how much of the community you're part of the community. You've been here for a long ass time. You paid your dues. It's something where when I see out in the wild, it's like, oh hell yeah, gotta definitely take some time to say hello to you.
Dude, I love bumping into you in random bars. Like I know where to find you.
Yeah, I like that, but sometimes it's also like, oh my gosh, everyone's like, oh, he's at a bar. My sisters, when they're looking for me, like people asking, like, go to my regular bars. Oh, he's across the street.
Don't you have a lot of sisters?
Yeah, I got a lot of sisters. Oh my gosh. When there's like 1 or 2, you're man of the house. After that, it's like a gang. It's like so you piss outside more than you piss inside because they never let you go to the bathroom.
I feel that. Yeah. You're like, someone's in the shower. Oh, I guess I'll go outside.
It's like, come on, and all of them are in there. It's like,
Yeah.
I could hear you guys giggling. Come on. Let me use the sink. I'll piss anywhere.
Are you still sober right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Me too.
I
Me too.
am I'm not smoking weed because
Wait, no weed either? Oh, shit.
I got to pee in a cup.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Okay.
Not doing cocaine because cocaine's the fucking devil and
It's
I don't
the
want to do
devil.
that shit
It's
anymore.
terrible.
And I only drink like here at the crib at the end of the night. Me and my girl will kill a bottle of wine or something. Or we went out we went out last week. Like we Ubered a bunch of places.
Yeah.
Actually, the night I saw you, we were Ubering, and thank you for driving me home that night.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
I don't know how. I remember my girl ended up with a beer. She walked in. I was like, "Where'd you get the fucking Lone Star?" She's like, "I don't know."
Yeah, I'm on day 3 sober.
Good,
now.
bro.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I told all my homies.
What's your
"Don't-
goal?"
Don't let me drink till the end of the month at least.
At least. I like that.
At the least.
Well, I remember you told me you had that goal that you need to meet in order to get the surgery.
Yeah. So I need.
Is that why, or are you going sober for another reason?
This is the push. This is the push for losing. I need to lose 50 pounds before I can get weight loss surgery. So this is the push, so I can get it weight loss surgery next month. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
Yeah.
And how's the recovery for that?
Dude, it's 6 weeks downtime. So like 6 weeks of me being bedridden because no heavy lifting, but heavy lifting is my body. So I got to just lay down.
So essentially how much are you going to lose from this?
They told me in the first 6 weeks, 100 pounds.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, he said, my doctor said in a year, like anywhere from 200 to 300. Yeah.
If I may ask, how big are you?
520. Yeah.
Man, you are heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah. So like, hopefully by the end of the year after surgery, I'm at least like 375. You know, somewhere around there. So.
Hell yeah.
That'd be crazy. And then within 2 years, I'll probably be at 300 pounds.
Hey, like I told you, let's go to La Fitness, go to the sauna, bro.
Yeah.
I don't work out, but I'll go to the
Yeah.
sauna all day.
Yeah, I'm down. I definitely need to do the gym for sure. But it's scary. I've never been.
Like I said, we just start with sitting in the sauna.
I've never been put under, and I've never had surgery, so scary.
It is. It is
Yeah.
a little scary, but I mean, they're professionals. You're paying them for a reason.
I'm doing the most invasive surgery, and like some of them got like a 0.5% chance and a 1% chance of dying.
There is that chance.
I got the 5%er. That's my surgery. I got the 5% chance. It's a rowdy one.
But there's a 95% chance that you won't.
Yeah, I know. And then there's a 100% chance that I just die from not getting skinny. So yeah, so it's crazy.
And it'd be nice to probably go back up on KT and be like, fuck y'all.
Yeah, dog. Won't even recognize me anymore. Like, who are you?
So what? After the surgery, are you still going to go by heavyweight?
Yeah, man, for sure. I'm going to, the day before surgery,
Heavyweight-ish.
I'm going to get
I like that.
the day before surgery, I'm going to get me a little Kia and rob a bank, and then now they get the surgery, lay low, come back out,
please
be
make
like,
it a
who was
green
that?
Kia. It's gonna be awesome.
Who was that? Who was that?
And I stole more candy.
So, no, yeah. What did you ask me? What was the goal? Yeah, I'll get back on KT. That'll show all of Reddit.
What do you mean? Explain.
Oh man, I got like so many death threats and my address doxed. And,
How'd you get? Why?
What'd you do?
they called me a scammer. No, they called me a grifter. They said I stole all the money and I'm not getting the surgery.
Oh.
But they all expected me to get the surgery like the next day after.
You know, it
getting
takes
the
a
money.
time. I mean, isn't that like a year process?
Yeah, it's like you got to see a therapist, the nutritionist, the sleep study, the blood work. You go through a bunch of different things. Plus, you got to lose the weight before you get some surgery.
Yeah.
So like, there was all this stuff I needed to do, and man, I lost like 2,000 followers and just an insane amount of hate mail. Like it's crazy. It's a blessing, but man, came with a lot of shit for sure.
I think sharing the process, sharing the journey, because I mean, it also helps some other people that might be too intimidated to even give it a try.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you talked about it a little bit more. I know I kind of wanted to bring it up last time, but there was like 25 people in here last time.
Yeah, we had the Wu-Tang Clan up in here, dude.
There was like 9 of us in here. It was insane.
And everybody was smoking.
Yes, it was so hot boxed in here. It was crazy.
No, but yeah, it's been a long, weird experience. This year's been wild, and I don't know. I after I get surgery, I know it'll be worth it. But right now, man, it is so fucking stressful. It is crazy.
Hey, man, it's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
All the stress will be lifted off your shoulders
No
soon.
doubt about it. Yeah.
One day at a time.
Straight up. Yeah, that's what I tell myself. One day at a time is awesome. Yeah, and now I'm in the right mind. So I'm ready to get
I'm
it.
excited for you in your journey.
Yeah. Super ready.
Well, shoot, it's about that time. I know I got to use the bathroom. Let's go ahead and start wrapping it up.
Let me go find a Whataburger.
Let me go find my favorite Whataburger real quick. No. Do you have anything coming up besides that show in Houston?
Okay, I got a show. I'll tell you right now. It's August 16th. I'm very excited about this show. It's going to be at the Velveeta Room. It's going to be with like a bunch of other really good comedians.
Where's that at? Is that Austin?
It's in Austin. Okay, this show is called the Dead President Show. It's basically a competition to see like who's the best in Austin. It's me and 6 other comedians. Winner of the night wins $200, and then in a couple weeks, we'll have the winners of the other Dead Presidents to face off against each other and win $500.
That's cool.
Yeah, and some really famous people from winning that event they've just blown up from there, like Leonardo Jordan, is that her name? Leonardo Joni, super famous from this, and I mean Tony Wellens. I'm actually gonna do a show with him in Houston. But yeah, I can't wait. I think I'm gonna win.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, no doubt.
What about you, Nick? Do you have anything coming up that you can speak about?
I mean, with Los Otros, we've got a couple projects that'll be one in Austin that'll be unveiled, I guess, coming October. And then next month, we're going to have one that's downtown San Antonio for a building, just some window dressings, a little bit of fun. But other than that, it's, you know me, I try to knock out a mural every other week. So always doing something.
You do get around.
It's some fun. I mean, if you've got the opportunity to do it, and I mean, I'm going to paint whether it's for a job or for fun. It's just part of my day to day. And I've been having really fun. It's my girlfriend Christy has been doing some incredible designs, and I'm looking to do a couple murals with her down the line as well.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what's up. That's cool.
She's, I don't know. It's fun when you meet someone and you click, not just in public or in private, but also like on a wall. It's really magical for me.
Bro, I feel that. I met my muse, and I'm just so fucking happy right now, bro.
I know. When I saw you the other day, I was like, look at you all smiley. You look good on you.
Yeah, I'm finally not miserable anymore. Like, I'm content with the world. I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm happy with
a friend
everything
of
that's
mine.
going
I know it's not me making you smile like that.
Well, all right, let me wrap this up. So on the Annex, Blue Star, next first Friday, I get to curate a show with some amazing street photographers in the city. I'm so blessed. Shout out Head On. Shout out One Love. Jane R., my partner in crime. Rasta, first time showing. Amber Love.
Some oldies in here.
Yeah, I'm kind of blanking out because
Yeah.
I should have wrote the list down, but I'm a pothead, but I'm not a pothead.
Not right now.
Go to Lewsr.com, Lewsr.com, Lewsr.com. Don't do anything I would do. Stay out of trouble. Love y'all.